Naming mga mga returnee students.
Wow, that's good to know. So ano yung mga strategies mo bakit nakaka-return yung mga students?
I actually did coach yung ginawa natin last upskilling wherein we try to engage yung students, especially yung have them look dun sa around them.
Mhm, mhm,
Tapos
mhm.
yun, tuwan-tuwa sila.
Oh, di ba? Yeah, that's true. Thank you for sharing, teacher for that's true. No, napaka-importante yan, lalo na pagbata. Oh, again, this is what I always tell whenever we conduct classes, whenever we enter sa klase natin, we need to have the what we call like goals, right? So learning, I mean, objectives, kumbaga. So ano, we have to anchor everything sa CAP. Ano nga yung CAP, teachers? If you guys still familiar sa ano nga ang CAP? The CAP is the cognitive, the C for the cognitive,
Effective and psychomotor po.
affective and psychomotor. Yeah, yan yung three domains of learning na we base everything there. Yeah, yan yung talaga, yan yung uh, uh, pinaka core sa lahat ng pagtuturo natin, lalo na conversational teaching. So if you want to have an engaging lesson, if you want to engage your student, you really need to tap their cognitive level, their affective level, so with the psychomotor part. Yes. So yes, yeah. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. All right. Okay. So now here, so let's have another topic here. So this is called Power Up. Sino familiar sa inyo sa book na Power Up? Yeah, familiar ba kayo sa book na Power Up? Sino? Please type 1. If familiar, please type 0 if wala pa. Okay, 1. So that's teacher for. Okay, so naturo mo to na you've tried to teach this one, teacher, the Power Up?
Yes, coach. That's actually the one I use sa demo.
Yes, right. So Power Up, it's more likely. Okay, I want to show you. So I want you guys to assess anong level ito si Power Up. Okay, kasi na again, teachers, napaka-importante na alam mo mag-evaluate, mag-assess ng level sa estudyante. Kasi pag hindi, you'll surely have problems sa pag-deliver mo ng lesson. Yes. So ang una talaga nating gagawin sa pag-conduct ng demo, lalo na pag Chinese ang ano natin, is assessment. So now, I want to ask you teachers, how will you be able to assess the student's level? Ano ang, saan na part? Saan na part nating ina-assess ang student's level? Saan, anong part? Sa opening, sa lesson proper, or sa ending?
Mm.
Right? So we always start the assessment, of course, sa opening. Yeah, or when you start your class, so meron 'di ba ang class flow natin is yung opening, then lesson proper, and the yeah, ending. Okay? Opening, ano itong sa opening? Dito 'yon na yung greetings, like how are you? Yeah, how are you? Are you happy? Ganon. Like, are you ready? Dito yun sila. Nice to meet you. So, dito mo sa greeting part, sa greetings pa lang, ito na yung assessment, ano mo, assessment uh, pattern. Dito natin ina-assess kung anong kaya ni student. Okay, let's say teachers.
No, ha, may
When you
kaya.
have this student, hello, how are you today? Welcome to our class. Nice to meet you. Then, ang sagot ni student is wala siyang sagot. Anong level siya?
Nasa A po, coach.
Yes, right? That's around A1 or A1. So, dapat mo bang bilisan? Dapat mo bang bilisan ang pagsasalita?
No.
No, yes. You shouldn't. Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, baka, para din yung ano, okay, I wanna ask you teachers. Now, ano, how confident are you sa pagsasalita ng Korean language? Let's say from A1 to C2, anong level kayo? Ako, I admit, I'm A1. I'm A1 sa Korean language. How about you guys? C1, C2 kayo sa Korean language? Yeah. Wow! Sana, ay, sino to? Si Teacher Jack? Ikaw ba yung nasa Korea, Teacher Jack? Oh, sana all. Sana all. Okay, magpakilala ka nga, Teacher Jack, ng ano, ng naka-Korean ka. Go. Sige daw, teacher. Yes. Yeah, ikaw pala yung nagtuturo sa Korea. Di po ako okay, okay, now our teacher, I understand. Yeah, so that's right. So see, teacher, same din yan. If we're A1 of the Korean language, di ba? If ang teacher natin, tinuturuan niya tayo na napakabilis, na napakabilis niya magturo, na hindi tayo makaka-catch up, na tayo nalilito, do you think mas satisfied ka sa class niya? What do you think? Satisfied ba kayo? Or ma-amaze pa lang kayo, like, magaling siya magsalita pa ikaw, nga? No, right? Of course, you wouldn't go back. Hindi ka babalik kasi isip mo, hindi niya naiintindihan kung ano yung need ko, right? Yeah, I don't care if you speak, I know, like, let's say, I know that you can speak Korean, but hey, I don't know what you're talking about, right? Parang ganun na concept. So, we wouldn't be able to appreciate the learning process if the teacher fails to assess our level. Yun nga, 'di ba? Hindi natin ma-appreciate si student si teacher na Korean na napakagaling niya mag-Korean. Tayo napaka-zero Korean language pa. So, hindi natin siya ma-appreciate. But instead, we will what? You will be like, you will be pissed off. Am I right? Magagalit ba kayo? Anong kagagalit nyo? Dahil, sulit ba ang bayad or hindi?
Sayang pera.
Yes, definitely. Kasi sayang yung pera, right? Sayang yung pera ang binayad mo, para palang nagpapagitang gilas ng palang teacher na to. Hindi niya alam paano ituring yung mga based sa need ko. Ganyan din ang situation. Ganyan ang situation sa isang mga sa klase na if you fail to assess the level of the student, you speak too fast, just as if blah, 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 na hindi na talaga babalik yan kasi mafe-feel, lalo na ang mga bata. Okay, hindi man yan sila magre-react. But the parents ang magre-react mismo like the teacher is so bad. Yeah. May mga feedback na ganun. Bakit? Kasi nakita niya ang anak niya walang natutunan sa 25 minutes. Kasi si teacher, panay salita, ang anak niya nga. Si teacher doesn't know how to feel or to sympathize sa feeling ng isang A1. Si teachers, pag ganyan ang ano natin, if you fail to assess the level, yun talaga. Yun talaga magiging problem dyan. Okay? So now, let's do it. Okay, so let's have this one. So, uh, mm, 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 mm. I want a pair. Sinong available dyan? Okay, let's have a pair para ma-practice nyo talaga. And I'll give you feedback. I'll give you 2 minutes. Okay, sinong available? Teacher Fer, are you available? Yeah, ma-practice ninyo ang ano kasi I'll give you guys assessment. Okay, before that, I want to show you this. Here on here, okay, makita niyo tong book na to. So this is Power Up. And yung ibang teachers nasi-stress sila kasi daw dahil dito sa audio. Where in fact, when it comes to conversational learning, you don't need audio, not unless if you are having a listening test. Yes or no? Right? If listening test yan, That's it. You're gonna have to find the audio, the script, the dialogue. Pero sa mga students natin na Chinese, some parents don't want you to get the audio kasi it's useless. Kasi anong pinaka-main nila is speaking, engagement. Now, okay, I'll give you time. So let's hear. I'll give you 2 minutes. I want you to think of some questions, starting questions. All right, parang start up questions, parang pang warm up niyan. Warm up, okay, to engage the students sa book, okay, or sa lesson. Then, then leading to the main topic, okay, questions about the book. All right. So you have 1 minute, teachers. Let's check how many questions. At least 5. Okay. So at least 5. So you have 1 minute to think of it. All right. You have 1 minute now. Think of questions. Based na nasa book. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, go. Now, send your questions. Send your questions, teachers, sa chat box. Let's check your question. Yeah? Anong pwede niyong itanong dito sa questions na to para ma-engage siya? So, we have, yes, do you have questions? Okay, write it now sa ano? Para ma-check kung anong questions ang i-ano ninyo, i-throw. What can you see in the picture? How many children are there? What is the color of the boy's shirt? How many houses are there? Oh, yeah, right. Okay, now tell me. Okay, teacher Fur. Okay, so please ask these questions. Okay, I'll be your student.
Now na po, coach.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Leno. Now look at the picture. Okay. What can you see in the picture?
I can see tiger. I can see daddy. I can see car. I can see house. I can see boy. I can see girl.
That's correct. All of those are correct. Okay. Now look at the boy. Can you see his shirt? What color
Shirt.
is his shirt? Is it red? Is it a yes or is it a no?
Red.
It is red. That's correct. Okay. How about the girl? Is she wearing yellow? Is it a yes or is it a no? No, it is a no. Okay. Now look at it. What color is the girl's shirt?
I don't know, teacher.
Okay, we say purple. Say purple.
Purple.
That's
Purple.
correct. Purple. Now, let's count the number of houses in the picture. How many houses can you see?
1, 2.
1, 2. Okay, let's say there are 2 houses in the picture. Okay, follow teacher. There are
There are
two
two
houses
houses
in the picture.
in the picture.
Good job, Leno. That's correct.
Yes. All right. Okay. Yeah. Well done, teacher. Okay, that was good, teacher. For so the good thing about kanina is, diba, the student, you have fully understood the situation of the student when the student uh wasn't able to understand to answer your questions. You provided options. Napaka-importante yan, teachers. Provide. You need to what we call it like elicit, to elicit and solicit. Yeah. Solicit, anong kaibahan ni elicit tsaka solicit? When we say elicit, anong pwede nating let's check. Ano ang ibig sabihin ni elicit at tsaka ni solicit? That's in getting ideas now. So we call it elicit ideas here. I have this one. When you say elicit, that means to get or produce, right? Something, especially information or reaction. Yeah, that's like teachers from the word elicit. So our goal is to elicit or solicit ideas. What's our goal sa mga students?
Elicit.
Yes, that's right. So that's our main goal as well, is to elicit ideas na si student mismo makapag-generate, makakuha ka ng information. Yeah, nakakuha ka ng information from the student. That's why we ask questions. Now, saan tayo, now, yung kanina sa color. So teacher for has provided like, is it red? Yes or no? So what's that? Is it illicit or solicit? Now for solicit, ano nga ang ibig sabihin ng solicit? Okay. For the solicit, so that means here, ito. You ask someone for information or help. So, paano natin maano yan sa pagbigay ng suggestion? Is that considered you are soliciting ideas or no? When you provide information, when ikaw na ang nag-provide. So it's not solicit, right? Kasi yun nga, ang solicit is you want to get ideas from your students. Yun yung concept of yung kanina. If the student doesn't know, you provide options. Yeah. Like, is it red? Is it blue? Is it red? Is it blue? Yan ginagawa ko. For example, what's the color of this one? Okay, sa bata, ang gagawin ko para ma-trigger siya, is it like this? Yeah, may ipakita. Actually, it's also applicable sa classroom setup. When you want to really let the student distinguish or identify the difference sa mga colors. So, okay, what's the color? Is it like this? Sabi ng bata, magre-react yan na, no! Like this? No! Yeah. Hanggang like this? No! So what? Yeah. So yun. So matri-trigger ang ang isipan niya sa no, that's not. So siya na mismo mag-iisip kung ano yon. Pero pag hindi niya talaga alam, you provide. Now, is it, yung ginawa mo kanina, teacher Fer, is it red or blue? Is it red or black? Na hindi niya pa kaya kung ano yung red and black. Is it black? Yeah, so yan. Magbigay ka na ng option. Is it black? Is it black? Black, black, black. Then pinapakita mo na yung black, right? And is it red? Is it red? Is it red? Di ba? Di ba makita ng bata black at meron ding red. black, red. So is it black, red? So ang bata niyan, di ba ang isip niya magwo-work kasi he or she will be able to to really think, distinguish saan nun black ba? Same ba sila ng color? Same ba sila ng Pero then that's the time that bata would say red kasi yan yung narinig niya sa'yo at yan din yung nakita niya whenever you say, is it red? Red, red, then makita din niya yun na red. So then that's the time he or she can express the word red without you forcing him or her. Right, teachers? Di ba? Kaysa ikaw mag-present, oh, this is red. This is red. Now, which do you think is more interactive and that has high chances of retention? Saan kaya doon ang mas high chances of retention? Is it like you just say, this is red? Or you say, is it like this, black? Or like this, red? Is it black? Red? Is it black or red? So what do you think? Ano ang mas makakapagbigay ng retention sa bata? Is it you just present this is red or nagpapakita ka ng mga visuals? Si teacher 1 or si teacher 2?
Sa may visuals, coach.
Yes, right, teachers? My visuals to go. You really have to consider visual learning. Visual learning pagbata. Pag adults naman, hindi na no need na sila yung mga visual learning. Pagbata talaga kasi attention span nila, ang focus nila hindi sa klase minsan. So you have to give or show anything that can reinforce their learning through visuals. Yeah, kaya yun nga sa colors, identifying colors, instead of you just say this is red. Okay, repeat after teacher. Can you repeat after teacher? This is red or it is red. So probably the retention of the kid hindi siya mataas. Kasi you just present. If you're gonna use the comparison, yeah, you could try to compare. Is it red? I-confirm mo pa. Is this red? Ang bata niyan, no! Is this red? Okay, red. So see? So ganun siya, teachers. Lalo na pag bata. So if you really want to engage more, so tap anything their interest. Yeah. Kaysa present. At the same time, makikil mo ba yung time pag ganyan? Right?
True.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That's killing the time at the same time. Hindi mo mamalayan na time na pala at yung student hindi din mo namamalayan na time na din. Kasi both of you are enjoying. Ikaw as a teacher, nag-e-enjoy ka. Bakit? Kasi nag-e-enjoy ka na parang pinaglalaruan mo yung bata, na trigger mo yung yung tinitease mo siya. At the kid also reacts to what you're doing. Kasi, okay, the color of the boy's shirt is red. Okay, say red. Pwede yan right after you present those visuals. Okay? Yun, right after na-present mo na yung visuals, that's the time you can also present in a sentence way. Yeah, the t-shirt is red. Is red. Yeah. So that's the time na kailangan mo siyang anuhin. Yeah, bigyan ng sentence. And then you may ask the kid, okay, get something red. Look around you, get something red. Another pampatay oras. Yeah, but kids love that. Even parents love it. Kasi ang kid, merong learning doon. Active, nag-full trust ang kid sa iyo. Alright? Alright, teachers? Interesting?
Interesting. Yes.
Yes. So that's always the trick, teachers. Yeah, kaya ito always pabalik-balik ko sa inyo every day, every Saturday na ganyanin lang talaga natin. Even low level at saka higher level, effective yan. Yes. Effective yan. Kahit mga high school, effective yan. But of course, you have to relate na hindi yung ball na kasi high school na eh. You may ask about the bag, you may ask about their favorite t-shirt, right? Yeah, you may ask about their books that they like to read, what's the color and what book do they like to read, how often do they read books, yun yung mga questions na yun, lalo na sa mga magfi-free talk ka. When it comes to free talk as well, you just have to tap the interest of the kid. When you say interest, ask about the day. Okay, you may start with ask about the day. Then like what did they do about sa buong araw? Then get you have to listen attentively talaga, and then get some or formulate or get some ideas, get some info from them, from the students. Then that's you create then construct construct questions. Yes. All right. Okay. Yeah. That's how it is. Okay. So let's try it. So let's say teacher Ferno, you're available to speak. Okay. Let's do it. Hello, Fer. Good day. Welcome to our class. How are you today, Fer?
I'm okay.
Oh, that's good to know. So what makes your day okay or good today?
I played video games earlier.
Oh, you played video games earlier. And what kind of game did you play? Is it an online game or like you played with your friends at the park? Wait, what?
Video games, coach.
Video games, really? Oh, how was it? Did you have fun?
I did.
You did. So what kind of video game was it? Would you mind to tell me about it? Like, is it more into like like more into what do you call shooting, or is it more into fighting, combat? What kind of video game did you play?
NBA coach.
NBA. Oh, like a basketball, right? So
Yes,
you
teacher.
so you like playing basketball, isn't it?
Yes,
Aren't
teacher.
you? Yes. Oh, why? Why do you like playing basketball for?
I feel happy.
Okay, you feel happy. Yeah, that's true. I feel happy too when I play basketball. Now, by the way, where do you play basketball? Do you play at school? Do you play at a park or where?
Uh, at the clubhouse.
Oh, at the clubhouse. Oh, that's cool. And who do you play basketball with?
My brother is coach. I teach.
Your brother, I see. Is he your older brother or younger brother?
I have a younger and older brother, teacher.
Okay, so you were three. You played, right?
Yes.
Okay, wow. So it means you have two siblings, right? So you have
Yes,
two
teacher.
siblings. Oh, is that what you always do with your siblings for? Like, is that what you like? Is that what you always like to play, like basketball together, or you have other sports that you like playing together?
That's mostly what we do, sir, teacher.
Hmm. How often do you do it? How often do you play? Is it every day, every night, or once a week?
Every weekends, teacher.
Every weekends. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's why today's like Saturday. That's why you've played it with your siblings, right? And that what made your day interesting and amazing. All
Yes, teacher.
right. Okay. See, how was that, teacher? For that's free talk.
Yes, and ang haba ng discussion. Because most of the time, whenever I ask them, pag how was your day? I was hesitant to like parang pahabain pa siya. Because most of the time, pag nakikita ko na sila mami sa gilid, sabi ko baka mamaya pagalitan ako nito, hindi pa ako nagdi-discuss ng lesson.
Pag free talk, ganun. Ganun din natin pag free talk. Have you noticed?
Okay.
Right from your answers, I ask some questions, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Ganon, teachers. That's what free talk is all about. Was it spontaneous? Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So kaya we really have to listen attentively to your students' answer and get questions out from, like, for example, have you noticed, like, when I ask you what made your day good, because you played, and out from that play, I asked, what did you play? Did you play? And then you mentioned basketball. Oh, and then I've given you options, or like what? Where did you play? Did you play at school, or did you play at the park? And you mentioned what? An online game. Was it online, right?
Yes.
Yeah, online. And then what did they ask? Oh, really? So how often do you play, and who do you play it with? See, teachers, kasi meron yung ano eh. Let's say if it's a play, it talks about sports. When it talks about sports, it talks about the place where they play. When it talks about the place, aside from the sports, you have to ask about the who. Sino yung the person? Sino yung kasama nila sa paglalaro? Sino yung kasama nila sa pagwa-watch? Sino yung kasama nila sa ganito yan, parang verb from verb. Okay, you get the to the noun. Okay, yun yung noun, then place, and noun then. So the place, you discuss about the saan mo ginagawa yung action, sino yung kasama mo sa paggawa ng action, nag-play or pag-dance, pag-sing, then saan niyo ginagawa to, then how often you do it, is it like every day, every week, and so on. See, teachers, meron siyang pattern. Yeah. So hindi siya pabalik-balik. So pag right after you found out, like yun, you were happy because you play. You play. So the verb there, the trigger point there, it was play, right? So nagtanong ako, anong nilaro mo? Basketball. Really? Saan ka naglaro ng basketball? O see, nag-ask ako ng place na. At sa ano, sa clubhouse. Oh, sino ang kasama mo sino ang kasama mo naglalaro sa clubhouse? Sino ang kasama mo naglalaro ng basketball sa clubhouse? Now, natap na din ang person, right? Yeah. My siblings, oh, really? So, how often do you play it? Gaano kayo nakikipaglaro? Or is that what you always play together? Or you have other activities that you like doing together? See, teachers, meron siya from place, from person, from frequency, from noun. Yun, you always stop those things para hindi ka mawala ng idea. Hmm. Yeah, ganun siya pag free talking. Kasi if you just focus lang like sa kanya, sa free talking, it's not about the student. It's about ano yung sinasalita, ano yung experiences na binigay ni student. Doon ka kukuha ng mga ideas, ng mga possible questions mo na related pa din doon. Hanggang, di ba, nabalik din yun sa Teacher Fern, na notice mo? I see. That's why you're happy today. So nabalik din sa main ano. See? That's how we do the free talking teachers. Okay, let's do it. Sinong available dyan? Si Teacher Jack is not available. What about Teacher Bell? Teacher Bell, are you available to speak?
Yes po. Yes, coach.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know. All right, so let's do it. So let's try to have this free talking. You'll be the student, and Teacher Fur is the teacher. Okay. So again, we have this identifying first the verb or the action that or the feeling. So then you ask about the place. You ask about a certain thing. You ask about the person. You ask about the frequency. Okay. So ready, Teacher Fur?
Okay,
Okay.
coach.
Let's go. Teacher Bell, go. Teacher Fur, you may start.
Okay. Hi, Belle.
Hello, teacher.
How are you today, Belle?
I'm fine.
Okay, fine. Uh, did did you do something earlier?
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell teacher what have you done earlier?
I watching TV with my sisters.
Okay, let's say I watched TV with my
I
sister.
watch.
Okay, I watched TV with my sister. Can you tell teacher what type of movie did we watch earlier? Is it scary movie? Is it a happy movie? Or is it a drama? Is it cartoons?
No, it's a reality show.
It is a
Mhm.
reality show. Okay. How does it
Yeah.
feel watching the reality show earlier?
Um, Happy, enjoy.
Enjoy. Okay. Is this something
Yeah,
that you do with your sister?
that's it. We're just watching TV.
Oh, okay. How often do you watch TV, Belle?
Um, it's just sometimes.
Sometimes. Is it
Yeah.
once a week or once a day?
Once a week.
Once a week. Do you have like
Yeah.
specific days on when you watch this reality show? Is it over the weekend or over the weekdays?
Saturday because we're not busy
That's good.
in that
Okay,
day.
that's good to hear. Okay, so that's what made you feel nice today. Is that correct, Belle?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Oh, well done. Oh, well done, Teacher Fer and Teacher Bell. So how was the Teacher Fer using that pattern?
Mas madali siya, coach. Siya parang ang haba ng ano, parang may makuha ka lang na isang cue from the students.
Yes, right?
Ang dali na niya. Kasi parang that's been my struggle ever since na parang they're requesting for free talk. Parang I need to like list down a lot of questions para lang may
Mm-hmm.
maitanong kung
Mm-hmm.
sakali.
Yeah.
This
See,
is a good guide po.
yeah. So conversational, yeah. That's what we call conversational. You just go with the flow, but relate ano kung ano yung sinabi ni student. Okay, thank you. Teacher, now let's have Teacher Bell. Your turn, Teacher Bell. So let's have a free talking. You're the teacher and Teacher for the student. All right? Okay, Teacher Bell, ready?
Um, so ganito, ay ano yung pangalan ko?
Fur siya.
Teacher, per. Okay po. Ay, okay.
Okay, let's camera action.
Hello, Fur. How are you today?
Hello, teacher. I'm feeling kind of sad today.
Oh, kind of sad.
Yes, teacher.
Why?
Uh, my it's raining outside, teacher. I cannot go out. I want to play.
Oh, what sports do you want to play?
I want to play kite with my friends.
Oh, so sad. Um, you can play. Hala,
Go lang, teach.
you know what?
Okay, all right. No worries, Teacher Bell. Okay, I'll
Um,
tell you. Wait, I continue. Yeah. Anyone to okay. Anything to add? Or Nawana?
uh, uh, you can
Ah,
play in the other day if there is sunshine.
Okay, teacher. I will.
yes. Okay. All right.
Teacher, sorry
Sorry po,
kayo.
It's
sorry
okay.
po, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No worries. So how was it, Teacher Bell? No worries. Actually, thank you for that. That's good. Actually, that's good na nag-try ka no kasi you'll be able to really challenge, right? Na-challenge ka and you really
Yeah.
have to think. That's a good practice. That's the purpose of our session here. Kasi hindi ang actually itong demo hindi to para sa akin. Kaya I always ask you to okay, you do it kasi hindi to para sa akin. It's para to sa inyo. So that's good, Teacher Bao. So how was it? Share your feeling. Yeah, how was the process? Let's say you were because you were having that was a free talking type of class. So how was it so far? Anong mga na-realize? Anong mga na-assess?
Ano lang, nawawala lang po ako kasi hindi ko kasi ano, parang hindi ko siya na-take agad.
Mm-hmm.
Yung,
Sagot niya?
yes po.
Yes. Okay. So parang 'di ba see that's true. Thank you for sharing, Teacher Ball. That's one of the problems if yun nga pag hindi natin ma-fully grasp yung ibig sabihin ng bata, we cannot find other, or we cannot find some questions out from it kasi tayo din mismo yung hindi natin na fully nakuha yung fully sagot na, right? Okay, but
Yes
okay,
po.
let me give you my assessment. Same with can you, yeah, thank you teacher for teacher Bell. So now for teacher for my ano ko lang is iwasan mo na yung can you tell teacher? Yes, you don't need to do that. Just ask directly. Yeah. Oh wow, what no, no tell me. Tell me what is it? Parang ganon. Yeah. Wag na yung can you tell teacher about it? It's kind of quite formal kasi yan. So what we have to establish a more natural conversation. So you could just say mas madali siyang sabihin natin na oh yeah, oh tell me. 'Di ba? Para yung ano yan, para yung kaibigan kung gusto mong makinig. O sige nga, sige nga anong nangyari, 'di ba? Parang ganun teacher ang approach pag kaibigan. Wala hindi na siya formal type of ano, so para ma-feel ni student din na uy, I'm talking to such a friend, not a teacher. Yeah, mas maiinganyo sila ano na magsalita teachers. All right? So ganun, 'yun lang na part teacher yung can you tell teacher? I understand kasi nasanay tayo diyan dito. But yeah, if we want to establish a more conversational, closed, parang normal. So we do some. If we try to not to use mga can you, could you, and something. All right. For teacher Bell, one thing that bakit ka na nawala teacher? One of the reasons like because you started to share your thoughts. Di ba yung kanina, gusto mo siyang payuhan, gusto mo siyang sabihan, yes or no? At doon ka parang nawala. Kasi parang nalito ka, ano bang sasabihin ko sa kanya? Right, Teacher Bell?
Yes, coach. At
Yeah.
saka kinabahan din po kasi ako.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, for that one, actually,
Opo, sorry.
no worries, teacher. So, at least na-experience mo na, oh, ganun pala yun. But noon na part na instead na, it would be better, teachers, na just go with the flow. Pwede lang tayo mag-agree. Oh, really? Oh, that's really cool. How about like this? Do you also do? So, we always throw questions. We give options, then question. Rather than sharing our own thoughts. Yeah, for them. Yeah. Later niyan. Para ma-establish yung conversational ng bata, mas maingganyo siya magsalita. Yeah, kasi, di ba, kung tayo teachers, that's our role is to become a listener. Pero, role ba ng bata na makinig sila sa atin kung ano yung pagsasalitin natin? Or is it their role to be just a listener? No. We are the listeners and they have to be the one sila yung palaging magsasalita. Listener lang tayo. Not unless it's just like a piece of advice, right? Not unless if it's like more into giving own opinion. That's the time. But if it's like conversation, go ask series of questions. Ask, and let the student keep on answering. Clear, teachers? Yeah?
Clear po.
Yeah.
Hindi
Yes.
ka ma-off doon. Bakit? Kasi yun nga, if we share our own opinion, we have to share like ito, ganyan hanggang nawala. So, might as well the best way for that para si student, tayo lang talaga listener. Okay, really? Oh, like have you noticed kanina teacher Fer? Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, what about this one? Could you like what do you like to play with your siblings? How often do you do that? So more questions talaga. Para si student lahat, ikaw teachers, wala, chill lang tayo. Chill lang tayo, nakikinig lang. Listen lang, ask questions. So hindi ka na ma-force to think. Kasi si student na ang lahat. Okay, kahit anong sagot mo diyan. Now, for the correction, you can actually provide the correction after your conversation. Yes. Not unless if merong major problem, that's the time you really have to correct it immediately. But if may mga lapses, may mga minor problems like sa pronunciation or like mga grammar problems or lapses, pwede niyo yan i-mention, i-review after your conversation. Wag doon sa habang nagko-converse sa'yo. Bakit? Kasi andun na siya eh. Andun na yung eagerness na to express. And yet we block the kid, we block that person to speak. 'Di ba? Do you think magaganahan pa siyang gaganahan pa siyang magsalita? Right? So parang hindi na kasi right after magsalita siya, matatakot na siya baka mali. At iko-correct siya immediately. Right, teachers? Yeah. Have you noticed I let you like that? Diba? Have you noticed I let you do on your own first? Sa later part na ako nagbigay ng feedback. Kasi andun yung momentum eh. Andun yung momentum kasi the moment we keep on blocking them, telling them, oh, okay, this one. Yun na, parang ma-feel na tuloy, wala na akong tamang nagawa. Yes. So let them express first. And then later part after that, okay. So earlier you mentioned about this. Yeah, yun na. You mentioned about this one, right? Pina-confirm mo, yes. Okay. Now, whenever we discuss, whenever we express or we say this word, this is how we do it. So this one, doon na tayo mag-explain after ng conversation. Alright? Okay? Mas okay ba yan?
Yes,
Right?
Yes, coach.
Yes. Mas ano ba siya? Mas motivating ba siya in a way like, at least na-express na niya na-participate, nakapag-participate din siya, na-express na niya yung feelings niya, and then later, aside from that, sa later part natuto pa siya. So ganun pala yun. Di ba yung feeling na, ganun pala yun. Right? kaysa pag salita mo, so it doesn't, di ba hindi mo yun ma-feel na, ganun pala yun. Ang unang ma-feel mo, okay. Kasi na-block eh. So right after na conversation, ma-realize na, ganun pala yun. Di ba? May ganun na feeling. So hindi negative ang magiging experience niya, but instead positive. Kasi na-feel niya may natutunan siya. Kasi kinorek mo sa later part na. Alright, teachers? Interesting?
yes.
Yes. Okay. So that's how we do it. Yeah, sa conversation, even providing feedback at saka mga correction. So sa later part na. All right. Good job, teachers. Okay. Yeah. So that's it. So ganyan ang pag-handle natin ng free talking. So you just have to get some ideas out from their answer. Then you don't need to express your thoughts, not unless you were asked to do so. All right? So just like para ka lang parang fan or parang friend na supportive. Talaga? Paano, ano nangyari? Parang ganon. Uy, oo nga, no. So, saan ba kayo nag-aaron? So, halos lahat because that shows that you are interested to listen. And mas naiinggan nyo sila magsalita kasi merong nakikinig. Yes or no? Right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, so that's 4 to 9 teachers. So far, may natutunan ba? Na-refresh ba? Yes. Okay. Yeah, kaya every Saturday, always at least really make time, at least 1 hour na ma-refresh, ma-recall ang mga ways on how to handle different students. Kasi yun nga, you will be meeting different type of students and different lessons din. Basta ang pinaka-importante talaga, always ask questions. Kasi the class is not about us. It's about the kid. It's about the student. Always guide them to generate more answers, to elicit. Yun nga yun, di ba? Elicit ideas. So, para sila maka-express ng ideas. Okay? So, the more you simplify, the more na mas madali lang maintindihan. And teachers also, I understand kasi nasanay talaga tayo sa nasanay talaga tayo sa ano ba yan? So yung can you repeat after teacher? Can you tell teacher? Can you circle this one? No. Always use the imperative type. Yes, imperative talaga. Okay, circle. Oh, now tell me. Okay, get. All right, Ron. Now, show. Ganon. Ganon na lang natin, teachers. Simplify, imperative, it's like a sort of direct instruction. Kasi, mataas, lalo na pagbata, the more sila ma-preoccupied sa mga words na hindi sila familiar, the more mahina yung processing nila. Yes. Right? So, simplify, is always establish that you need to have this normal conversation, like regular type of conversation, not formal way. All right? Pwede natin yan gawin pag we're dealing with adult students. Yeah, mga professionals. Pwede yun. Pag bata, just go with the, okay, get this one. Okay, circle. Now tell me more about it. So, yeah, what happened? Yung parang ganon. Parang friends lang. Para ma-establish din yung way of communication nila na para lang din nakikipag-usap sa normal way. All right? Okay, well done, teachers. I'm happy that you guys also have learned today. So that's it. Okay. I'll see you then. Okay, let's do it. High 10. And 3. Okay, wait. Let me post natin to sa group para makita din nila. Okay, 3, 2, 1. High 10. Okay. All right, thank you so much, Teacher Fa, Teacher Bell, Teacher Shirley. Oh, Teacher Shirley, dito po, Teacher Jack. So, teachers, if you guys are ready now, please send your SIV at check or connect with me, reach out kung anong gagawin, ano pang dapat i-improve kasi ang daming opportunities na waiting sa inyo. Kayo na lang ang kulang. Tingnan niyo si Teacher Fer. For yung last Saturday, nag-attend siya ng practice demo and then pinush niya. Tingnan mo, ngayon, nagtuturo na. Nagtuturo na. Yeah, see, teachers, madami. So you just have to, that's how it is. That's how we do it, right? When you really want to achieve a certain goal, you really have to make time. I know 10 p.m. is quite late, but if that's the only time that you can learn to boost your confidence, to boost your ability to deliver the lesson, yeah, make time. Always make time. Sacrifice. Kasi that's how we do it. Even the diamonds, even the great Jews, they have to go through certain process, right? Yeah. So para mas maging equipped pa. Kasi teaching, it's not just only about speaking. It's more into connection. It's more into building up relationship. It's more into lagi nga, yung may matutunan ang students natin. And can you imagine, teachers, gaano kalaki ang waiting sa inyo? May 200 per hour, may 300 per hour, may 500 per hour, may 20K, 30K, 40K. Who wants 30K? Who wants 30K? How about 20K? Yeah, see? We all want that. That's what we really have to do, is to really exert more effort to grow and to develop pa. Kasi andun yung opportunity, nasa harapan natin. Tayo na lang talaga ang kulang. All right? Don't lose hope because I'm always here. Always send a message. Like, always send talaga if you have, may mga questions, feel free. Kasi, happiness ko din yan. Yeah, that's my, because I consider this one as, kasi, yung part of my purpose na, that I'm really so glad and happy na makita kayo makapag-start dito sa na to, sa opportunity na to. So, I enjoy connecting with you all. I enjoy answering questions. I enjoy helping you. Kaya please as well, don't feel shy or always connect with me para mag-guide din kita. Like what Teacher Fer, yun yan, nakapag-start niya siya. The next nan is magiging mga higher pay. Though at first company niya talaga. So though low pay pa, at least starting experience pa. Pag ma-ready na, anytime, Teacher Fer, you can message me, Teacher Leno, pwede ba akong mag-apply sa mga higher pay na ganyan, maybe right after 2 months or 3 months, let's go, let's check. And then, pwede ba ako mag-private student? Like kayo, if you guys are ready, go, just message me. Okay? Kasi para ito sa inyo, I'll be more than happy. I'll be the proudest person talaga na kung makapag-start na maging successful kayo sa field na to. Alright? Okay, teachers? All right, so happy Sunday and advance happy Mother's Day to all mothers and to your mothers, teachers, Teacher Fer, Teacher Bell, Teacher Jack, and Teacher Shirley. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you,
Thank
coach.
you.